Welcome guys. So PUBG just added a new weapon into this game, the ॐᗷᒪᗩཏKE, a sniper rifle that is very similar to कार98K, and many of you asked me to compare the new sniper rifle ॐᗷᒪᒩཏKE next to the कार98K to find out the differences between those two. So let's start the comparison. But first let's take a look at what PUBG says about this weapon. The ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE is a 7.62mm bolt-action sniper rifle that is as powerful as the कार98K. According to my tests, I can confirm that the damage of ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE and कार98K are identical, or basically the same. And here is the damage information on how much damage it deals against vests and helmets. Few months ago it was first released on PUBG PC version and the game itself says that the ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE is a कार98K. The stats, attachments, ammunition, etc. are all directly copied from the कार98K, but the ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE will feature its own look and sound. So the कार98K and ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE are basically the same weapons but different looks? Well yes, but actually no. After few hours of testing with this weapon I was able to find few differences that might affect your gameplay. The first one is the bullet velocity. PUBG says in its description its bullets will fly faster, so I'm guessing the bullet velocity will be slightly higher than कार98K. So I ran multiple tests to find out the difference and the difference is there, but it is very small to determine exactly how much it is. But the higher bullet velocity will give you few advantages like faster bullet speeds, meaning that your bullets will travel faster, so you will able to hit your enemy slightly faster, and also the bullet drop will decrease a little bit. If you snipe a lot then you know exactly how annoying the bullet drop can be. As you can see here, the green dot is the new sniper rifle ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE's bullet, and the red dot is the old कार98K's bullet. We can clearly see that the ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE has slightly less bullet drop than the कार98K. But this is not 100% sure, because some people would say ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE has a misaligned scope, or simply the scope is off-centered. Maybe that's the reason behind this or maybe not, but I'm guessing that ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE's bullets will travel approximately 2 to 3% faster than कार98K's. I'm hoping that ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE's bullet velocity is somewhere close to or identical to M24's, because the next difference is what I'm going to show is clearly a disadvantage or drawback of ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE. The rate of fire of ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE, or the gap between every shot, is fired as slightly longer than the कार98K's. The difference is actually noticeable, so I'm comparing ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE's rate of fire next to the कार98K to show you the difference. So the difference is approximately 0.1 second. And the कार98K's rate of fire is faster by 0.1 second, or 1/10 of a second, and in a total of 5 rounds, the difference is approximately 0.4 seconds. So having a faster rate of fire in snipers will give you any advantages? Mostly no, but sometimes yes. It helps you to engage faster, or suppose if you miss your first shot, you can hit your second shot by about 0.1 second faster while using a कार98K against ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE. I'm 99% sure this rate of fire wouldn't affect you unless you are really close to your opponent and you are trying to hit a no-scope. The next difference is kinda like the design thing. The length of ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE is a little bit longer than कार98K. The length of ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE isn't an issue, but you should be careful, especially when hiding behind some objects as it can expose your location. And lastly and obviously the most noticeable difference is the sound. Even the reloading sound is different for ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE. Few things you should know about ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE and कार98K. The reloading speeds are identical, and also the attachments that they use are the same ones. So the कार98K and ۆᗷᒪᒩཏKE are very similar weapons that has a lot of things in common, but there are few differences that makes them unique. So which one is better, the Mosin or Kar 98K? It's totally up to your personal preference, but I would say Mosin Nagant is slightly better in my opinion because of its bullet velocity. Having a higher bullet velocity is always a better choice, but Kar 98K has a faster rate of fire which makes it really difficult to choose which one it is. But in the final, it's all up to you to decide which one you want to use. If you like the sound of Mosin Nagant, then use it. If not, then Kar 98K. And also Kar 98K has more skins since Mosin Nagant is a new weapon, so it takes some time for PUBG to add few. There is an important thing that you should know, that the Mosin Nagant will only spawn on Erangel and Vikendi by replacing some of the Kar 98K rifles. So finding a Kar 98K is even more difficult now. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more upcoming videos like this. And see you guys in the next video. Enjoy my bot gameplay.
I'ma burn them. And I'll be searching, I'll be lurking, I'ma hurt them. And all these bridges that I'm building, I'ma burn them. Burn them, burn them. Smoke it up. I'ma serve them, spinning on a block with a mop, I disturb them. I never killed a nigga, but I'm ready to spit a hollow right on a person. And the curse, I'm about to merge on a nigga's turf, I'ma let a nigga